Hi guys, and welcome to Vegan and Killing It. I'm here with Nick
Hey guys.
from the Scran Line, and go and have a look at his channel. It is amazing. Today, I'm making vegan macarons.
I'm so excited.
So obviously they're vegan, so they don't contain any egg, and I'll show you the secret to that in a minute.
Yep.
But I'm gonna get started by adding some almond flour and some icing sugar or confectioner's sugar to the food processor.
Right, so
Nick's gonna do that for me.
I will do that, yes. If people don't have a food processor, what can they use instead?
You can sift it very well.
I sift it 3 times
Yeah.
if I'm doing it with a sift.
Yeah. Icing sugar can tend to be very lumpy sometimes, so you do not want any lumps. Get that going until it looks like it's well combined, and then we'll give it a mix and make sure everything's off the sides. So we'll turn it off now, and we'll scrape down the edges, make sure there's no big lumps.
Yeah.
We can leave that now, we can set it aside, and then we'll get started on the meringue part. So let's make our meringue now with the water from a can of chickpeas, and you reduce it down for like about 15 minutes or so, but you want it to reduce down to about 110 grams. So this is what you're left with. It's kind of a bit thicker than what comes out of the can, and it's a bit more yellow as well. So add that to your beater.
I've never made it this way. I'm excited to see how it goes.
Turn it up. Cool, so, woo!
It's automatic.
Hydromatic.
Are you tasting that?
Oh yeah,
It's got no sugar.
got no sugar. Just tastes like salt. Okay, so put that in.
Yep.
Then we're gonna add some caster sugar. Back on again for a couple of seconds, like 20 seconds or so. And you'll really start to see it get really silky and glossy and yeah, velvety. That'll do. Awesome. Okay, so now we're gonna add some color. I'm gonna do lemon and lavender flavored macarons. So I'm gonna add a really nice purple gel coloring.
Yes, she's putting an emphasis on the gel because she's tried the liquid, and the liquid does not work in macarons.
Nothing works.
No
Basically.
gel works.
Look, gel works, but don't veer off the recipe at all. Otherwise, it will not work. I've had experience with.
I've had experiences.
All right, we're gonna add more than we think because they're gonna lighten up in the oven.
Hang on, no, don't do that while it's open.
Awesome, so we'll just scrape the sides down again with our spatula. Make sure all the color's incorporated.
Much food coloring.
You did it.
That's a beautiful color.
Yeah, it's lovely.
It's like real meringue.
Hey.
Well, it is a really, it's not real meringue.
No, it's not.
like
But it's pretty incredible. Like, it blows my mind every time how you can get this texture from.
Exactly like a meringue. Yeah.
It's pretty insane. So in this bowl over here, I've got the mixture that we made before of the icing sugar and the almond flour. So I'll just add a bit at a time, and if you want to fold it in.
I can, yep.
So.
So I want to kind of gently fold it in.
Yep.
Like a cake batter.
Yep. You don't need to be too crazy, like too gentle, because you do want to combine it really well. Now, you'll know when it's time to stop mixing, when it starts to become like shiny on top. And when you do, like if you stroke your spatula through it, it'll start to flatten out again and go really shiny. So here's our batter, and I'm just going to use a round tip and a piping bag here. So I'm going to just put it over my hand like that and dump in as much of this. I'll probably get it into like the line of where the fold is, because there can be like big air bubbles in there. So I usually squeeze a little bit out so it doesn't go. I'm just going to do a little blob on either side of the tray so my baking paper doesn't fly around everywhere. And I'll just squash that on. And then I'll just pipe little circles. So I want to make the circles and kind of pull them off to the side so I avoid having that like peak. You can put little circles on your baking paper so you get them all exactly the same.
I used to do that in the beginning.
Yeah. Awesome. So I'm just going to bang these down on the table a little bit. And they'll spread out nicely and they'll get really shiny on top. So before I put these in the oven, they need to sit at room temperature for about 2 or 3 hours. You cannot miss this step. I'm going to do a lemon frosting and also a lavender frosting to go in the center of our macarons. I've got some non-dairy margarine or butter.
Yep.
Here I've got some melted coconut oil, and I tend to use a refined coconut oil because it doesn't have a strong coconutty taste. Like sometimes you get the extra virgin ones and all you can taste is coconut, so it's not great for something like frosting. So I'll get that in there. I'll whisk that up on high, please. So when it's like really lightened up and it's really nice and fluffy, it's ready to add our icing sugar.
Awesome.
So just dump it in. I've sifted this because
you don't want any lumps.
No, and icing sugar is so lumpy. And put it on low first, please.
I've made that mistake in a much bigger, huge mess.
All right, so we can turn it up gradually.
All right, so we're doing 2 different flavors.
I'm going to do 2 different flavors. Yeah, that's right. So do you want to actually put half and half into one bowl and half into another bowl? I'm going to do the juice. I just squeeze it through my hands.
Yeah, that's fine.
I think it's the easiest way, and you can actually like
catch all the seeds.
Catch all the seeds.
Literally.
Oh, except that one that just went in.
That's okay.
Well, let's just do, I'll start with half. Do you want to start mixing that one?
Yep, and that's.
And I'll put just a drop of yellow in there.
Yep.
And then I'm going to do this one with lavender, and I'm going to just do a drop of, oh, that's very yellow, isn't it?
That's okay. It's nice and bright.
Drop of the purple, and I've got some beautiful lavender oil, which is, oh.
That's really, really nice. So I just smelt like this and that together. It's delicious.
Woohoo! Well, that's the idea. So I just did like 3 or 4 drops. I'm so excited.
I know, I can't wait to dig into these macarons.
All right, so we've got our 2 buttercreams there. Okay, so these have come out of the oven and they've sat for at least 10 minutes, like at room temperature, because they tend to be a little bit wet on the inside, but you need to let them sit so they dry out at the bottoms and they're gooey on the inside and really nice, and then they've got the nice hard top on them.
Yeah, so like they're gooey when they come out of the oven and then after about 10 minutes they kind of become like a chewy centre like a macaron should be.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, okay, I'm so excited.
We're at the decorating part. This is my favourite part.
My favourite part too.
Yeah.
All right, so I've got my lavender cream in here and Nick has got the lemon cream in there, and we're just going to do alternate piping around the centre. Look how cute we are.
That's cute off, Ree.
And I'll do
one
a
in the centre.
one.
Yep.
And then I'm just going to put the top on.
They almost look like flowers.
Stop it. I might do a little purple guy on there too. And I've got some lavender here and I'll just put a little bit on top. Oh.
Who would have thought vegan macarons?
that on as well.
They're so cute.
Pretty as a picture. Okay, now they're all frosted and we just have to eat them. All right.
Cheers.
Cheers. I don't even know. I reckon
I mean,
all in?
yeah. What, the whole thing? Holy crap. That's really yum.
It sounds shocked.
I mean, the lemon buttercream is really tangy. The macaron is sweet, but the tanginess kind of breaks through that. It's really, really yum. Yeah, they're really good. Well done.
Thank you. And thank you so much for watching. Please go to the Scramlad and subscribe to Nick's channel. Amazing cupcakes up there. And we made, what did we make again?
We made red velvet vegan cupcakes.
Vegan red velvet cupcakes over there, now to die for. So go and like that, go and watch the video, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.